with coverage you can count on. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News Today.
Well, after hours of testimony, the sentence is now delayed for Valerie Bray. Michelle Herron has the very latest on the fatal hit-and-run case.
And you might not believe it, but it's almost time to hit the voting booth again. What you need to know about the upcoming Chattanooga elections.
6 o'clock, let us say good morning, Tennessee Valley. So glad you're tuned in to Channel 3 Eyewitness News Today. I'm Latrice Curry.
All right, campers, rise and shine, and don't forget your booties because it's cold out there today. It's Groundhog Day. Our resident wildlife reporter, Tim Pham, will be live a little later with a check on Chattanooga Chuck to see what kind of weather we can expect for the next 6 weeks until...
If Tim Pham sees his shadow. Then that means 6 more weeks of winter.
Right.
There you go. That's what we're waiting to find out.
He gets frightened and he runs the other way.
What happens with Tim.
Can we just set this up, though? We're going to have Tim Pham live on the roof of the aquarium with Chattanooga Chuck.
Yes. And he's going to be on the roof of one of the pointy things. You know how it comes up to him? He's going to be standing there holding the chipmunk.
He's going to be there. Tim Pham's going to be on the roof of that thing with that's great television. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Tony, all you see is crowds. You just see crowds.
No. Wait till you see our Tim Pham.
Here we're looking at, for a Groundhog Day, it's going to be cloudy. It's going to be cloudy also in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, by the way. So that means that when the groundhog comes out, the clouds means that he doesn't see a shadow, which means that there's an early spring. If there are no clouds and he sees his shadow, he gets scared, runs back in, and we have 6 more weeks of winter. So the official forecast is calling for above average temperatures February, March, and April. And so that bodes well for, I don't know if that means that it's going to be an early spring or just a continuation of a very warm winter, whatever you want to call it, above average temperatures. For today, we are looking at just a lot of clouds and maybe a couple of sprinkles here and there. There's your live Doppler radar showing a few showers right now up on the Cumberland Plateau, and currently it's in the mid to upper 40s, low 50s. Winds out of the north, 16 miles per hour. A little breezy this morning. We'll cool a few more degrees and then warm back up to about where we are right now. So 51 will be the afternoon high later today also. We'll have more on your forecast coming up in just a few minutes, guys.
All right. Thanks so much, David. Well, topping your news this morning, a new lawsuit was filed on behalf of the Whitmore Elementary bus crash victims. A Chattanooga couple who had 3 children riding on the Whitmore school bus the day it crashed filed that lawsuit. Katir and Jasmine Mateen filed the suit against Durham School Services and the bus driver, Jothany Walker. One of their children, Zairia Mateen, was one of 6 students killed in the crash. The lawsuit asked for unspecified damages. Well, in Nashville, a new bill regarding school transportation was introduced on Wednesday. If approved, the bill would require companies that transport children to and from schools to hire drivers who are at least 25 years old. It would also establish a school transportation supervisor program, along with requiring new drivers to complete a training program prior to taking the wheel. Well, it will be another month before a woman involved in a fatal hit-and-run crash with a local runner learns her fate.
Yeah, a Hamilton County judge delayed the hearing Wednesday after hearing nearly 6 hours of testimony. Channel 3's Michelle Herron joins us now with why the judge didn't want to make a decision this week. Michelle?
Good morning to you. Judge Tom Greenhold says some facts regarding Valerie Bray and Cameron Bean are still unclear, and he doesn't want to decide on a sentence until those are cleared up. Now, the state presented 911 calls, police dash cam video, and pictures of Bray's car to the judge. Multiple witnesses were also called up to testify, including the cyclist who found Bean in a ditch after he was struck. And for the first time, Valerie Bray publicly told her side of what happened that fatal September day.
I saw a deer die out in front of me, and I just grabbed my steering wheel and I just braced. And after that, I don't know what happened.
But after 6 hours, the judge says he still needs more time. Now, he acknowledged the Bean family wanting closure and asked for patience from Bray as he reviews more evidence. The court will convene again on March 3rd. Now, coming up in our next half hour, you'll hear from Valerie Bray herself, you'll hear from those from both sides, rather. In the studio for now, I'm Michelle Herron, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Michelle, thank you for that update. Well, the deadline to register to vote in the Chattanooga election is Monday. Candidates for the next mayor are Larry Groen, David Crockett, Chris Long, and current mayor Andy Burke. And 6 of the 9 city council members will be decided. 3 are running unchallenged. That would be Ken Smith in District 3, Carol Burtz in District 6, and Darren Ledford of District 4. Early voting starts in 2 weeks. Election day is March 7th. You can find your voting location by visiting our website, wrcbtv.com. Well, the U.S. men's soccer team is, in fact, in the Scenic City. On Wednesday afternoon, they visited the Highland Park Commons for the groundbreaking of a new indoor soccer field. This phase 2 of the construction, it will bring 3 additional fields to the park, and the U.S. Soccer Foundation is helping with the project. Now, they're going to provide the lights on the field. The U.S. men's soccer team, of course, will play Jamaica tomorrow night at Finley Stadium. Josie Altidore is going to be making his 100th appearance on Davenport Field in Finley Stadium, 7 o'clock. It's going to be an outstanding scene, David Carnes, as thousands upon thousands of fans come down to downtown Chattanooga South Side and watch this international event. It's going to be great.
And it was crowded every time they bring in a national team. It just tends to get crowded. It's a nice little buzz of excitement. Look at some pretty nice weather for the next couple of days. A little bit cooler, a little bit where it should be. Cloudy today. Right now we're breezy and cool at 51 degrees. I say cool at 51. It's going to be 51 for a high this afternoon. That's really when it's going to be cool. 48 right now in Cleveland and 45 degrees in Chattanooga, in Murphy. Radar showing a few light showers moving through, and they're going to continue moving through, and we'll have, again, a high later today of about 51. We'll have a complete forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Right now, here's your traffic, John.
All right, 6:07 on this Thursday morning. We're taking a live look outside. 75 north of Volkswagen there. Not a whole lot of volume building up on the interstate just yet. Great news, no reports of any accidents or injuries to report that are going to slow you down on our major arteries throughout the Channel 3 viewing area. Of course, anything changes, we'll let you know right here on Channel 3. And coming up on Eyewitness News today, National Signing Day is done, and we have you covered with a complete wrap-up.
Yeah, everything from the dozens of local students to the big 3, Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama. It's all ahead in sports. Paul Shaheen and Jill Jellick.
with coverage you can count on. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News Today.
All right, a bit of entertainment news now. The Beehive is buzzing after superstar Beyonce reveals she is pregnant with twins. Now, Beyonce made the announcement on Instagram with a message stating, quote, "We would like to share our love and happiness. We have been blessed 2 times over. We are incredibly grateful that our family will be growing by 2, and we thank you for your well wishes, the Carters." Beyonce and her husband Jay-Z have a 5-year-old daughter, Blue Ivy. All right, the time right now, it is 6:12. Let's check your local sports headlines. Here's Paul Shaheen and Jill Jelnick. Busy day yesterday for students, signing day.
Take years of hard work, add a little ink and a piece of paper. You get a dream come true. It's the recipe for any National Signing Day. That dream came true at more than 20 local schools yesterday, which brings us to Channel 3 sports reporters Jill Jelnick's fastest 2 minutes in local recruiting.
Friends, family, and football. Like many that signed today, that's what led Ray County's Jared Edwards to Memphis.
It felt like family. I loved all the facilities and the city as a whole, and the program has it's really rich in football. So, it's just a win-win for me.
Just down the street, 6 Ottawa Owls signed, headlined by quarterback Colin Thurman, who signed with ETSU. Thurman will soon meet Macaulay quarterback Robert Riddle on a regular basis. Riddle is headed to Mercer. Macaulay teammate Tyrick Stewart is a preferred walk-on at Tennessee. Jalen Noel signs with Cumberland, and Giovanni Revere is Big Ten bound at Purdue.
When I first got the offer from Purdue, that was the first thing that came to mind was the Big Ten conference and how much great football is played up there.
Another Power 5 signee was 5-star kicker Jake McClure, who received a full-ride scholarship to Oklahoma State. Christian Heritage quarterback Brandon Pogue was all smiles, switching from a Lion to a Lord, signing with Kenyon College. Calhoun had 4 signees, headlined by William Long to Penn and early enrollee Balin Spector to Clemson. Marion County's Corey Tucker has brought home some hardware the last 4 years and hopes to do the same at Reinhardt. The Signal Mountain Eagles flocked to the library to watch Tadero Hodge put pen to paper for Jacksonville State, while Bradley Central's Cole Copeland and Central's McClendon Curtis signed with UTC. Howard head coach John Starr had his hands full with the Hustlin' Tigers. 12 Tigers received partial scholarships to Bluefield, Shorter, and Hiram College. Over in Dalton, 6 Catamounts are headed to the next level, headlined by Zeke Cobb to MTSU and Kyrick McGowan to Northwestern. At Baylor, Cole Johnson to UTC, Tyree Tolliver to Furman, Austin P gets Emmanuel Williams, and Bryce Verbal to Center College. Thomas More College will be well represented by 3 Notre Dame athletes, while Calvin Sims signed with Austin P and Patrick Johnson with Tulane.
All right, so UTC signs 20 in total. 2 or 3 stars, 8 2-stars in the SEC. Alabama locks up number 1. Georgia, their first top 5 recruiting class since 2012. They come in at number 3, and Tennessee locks down the 17th best class with 1 5-star. Of course, we don't have time for all of that right now, but I can tell you the video, the sound, and the words are online and inside our app right now. It is Thursday, not quite Friday yet, but either way, have one heck of a day.
All right, thanks so much there, and congratulations to all the students there for signing day and their parents. Their parents are like, yes. All right, well, the Super Bowl game coin toss will have a very presidential feel to it this Sunday.
Yeah, that's right. Former President Bush, HW of the variety, says he's fired up to be doing the pregame coin flip Sunday evening along with his wife, Barbara Bush. Now, it won't be a long trip to make for the first couple who are longtime Houston residents. The news comes just days after the former president was released from a Houston hospital after fighting pneumonia for 2+ weeks. And just last month, the two celebrated their 72nd wedding anniversary. Very cool. Well, a health warning this morning for those of us who toss and turn every night. Insomnia may increase the risk of asthma.
Yeah, researchers in Norway tracked the sleep habits of nearly 18,000 adults for over a decade. People with chronic insomnia were 3 times more likely to develop asthma than those without sleep problems. In fact, sleeping poorly just a few nights a week increased the risk of asthma by 94%. Coming up on Eyewitness News today, David will have a look at the forecast, and we're all wondering whether David thinks Chattanooga Chuck or Punxsutawney Phil will see his
Yeah, it's a huge day
today
in the weather community, from Gobbler's Knob to the aquarium in downtown Chattanooga. We got you covered. We're also going to check your traffic as you're taking a look at the quad backs right there, let you know if there's anything going to slow you down on your morning commute. 6:16 on this Thursday. We'll be back after this.
Channel 3 Eyewitness News traffic sponsored by CHI Memorial's Mary Ellen Locher Press Center. We offer a full spectrum of clinical and support services. For an exam, call 423-495-4040.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Groundhog Day. It is 6:20 in the morning. Let's take a live look outside at your traffic there. That's 24 Rossville Boulevard, live picture right there. We do have one wreck to tell you about. It's Volkswagen at Discovery. It's about time for our bi-weekly crash there. Again, that's Volkswagen at Discovery. So if that is in your way this morning, prepare to move around that and be slowed down a little bit. No other accidents or injuries to report. We're going to talk about the forecast. For that, we turn to meteorologist David Carnes. Good morning, David.
Good morning, John. Let's go live out to Gobbler's Knob. This is great. Punxsutawney Phil.
Yeah.
It's a Prince cover band. It's a Prince cover band at 6:20 in the morning.
Some of them are thrilled.
And you can tell that they're just really rocking the house. So some people are moving because they're cold. I think that's what they're doing. That's the best thing ever.
That is.
That just makes me
happy.
happy.
Is that 2 princes?
It's a double prince. Okay, well, you get that's like they used to do with photos. You get double prints for the price of one.
I'm sorry.
Cloudy Groundhog Day. Yeah, the groundhog in Punxsutawney or here in Chattanooga. I'm sorry. It is going to be basically just cloudy. And the groundhog, when it's cloudy, does not see a shadow, which means he hangs out, and you get an early spring. So we'll see how that goes for us. Cooler, a few sprinkles today, and then some showers moving in on Sunday also, but nothing major. We're just going to see some light sprinkles here and there. No real accumulations of rain until maybe next week. A little breezy this morning, 16-mile-per-hour winds blowing out of the north, keeping us in the mid to upper 40s, 51 Chattanooga. And though we may see these numbers drop a few degrees, this is basically what we're going to see all day. Mid to upper 40s, low 50s. You can see a few light showers popping up, moving through the Tennessee Valley this morning. I'll put the rain chance at 30% for this morning, about 20% for the afternoon as this line sags southward. Vipercast showing it moving southward, but again up to 4 or 5 o'clock, still maybe a couple of light sprinkles in southern parts of the viewing area. And then tonight we'll see it clearing out. We're going to take the rain chance out of the forecast for Friday. As a matter of fact, a lot of the clouds that we were thinking would be in the Tennessee Valley now look like they'll be off to the southeast. So we may actually get some good sunshine as we see cool air settling in. It'll be in the 30s tomorrow morning, only getting into the low 50s tomorrow afternoon. You think that's cool? We're going to drop down to the mid to upper 20s on Saturday morning. And again, rebound back into the low 50s on Saturday afternoon. Sunday morning, a few showers moving through, very light. It'll clear out Sunday afternoon. We'll warm up a little bit, going from the low 50s to the upper 50s on Sunday afternoon. And even on Monday, we're going to start to see temperatures climbing to about 60 degrees. Rain showers moving through. This is where we could get some accumulations of rain, maybe about a quarter to a half an inch Tuesday through the day into Tuesday night. So quick look at the Storm Alert 7-day forecast. Low 50s, cloudy today, a few showers here and there. Cool mornings the next few days, and then we'll warm back up into the 60s with rain likely by Tuesday, guys.
Okay, thanks so much, David.
You got it.
Well, starting today, our radio partners at US 101 need your help.
Yes, the St. Jude Radiothon starting this morning. We're going to bring in our radio partners at US 101 for more information. Ken and Kelly, we've been busy, but no fear. Daniel is here. Daniel, good morning. What you got going on today?
Hi, Daniel.
Hey, Latrice. Good morning. We're in the phone bank this morning. You can see it's kind of quiet in here right now. We're looking for donations, so the number to call is 1-800-795-1800. We'll be doing the St. Jude Radiothon for today and tomorrow, 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. all day. These phones will be hopefully lit up with your donations. There's a phone ring, so thank you very much for that one. But it's all to help out the kids at St. Jude. We only do this 2 days a year, and we know y'all are a big part of St. Jude with the St. Jude Dream Home. And this is how we help out the kids, right, in some from the area, but really helps out all the kids all over the nation. So we need your help, honestly.
And Daniel, like you were saying, one of the things too is we've been doing this for years now and partnering and working with you all and raising money and doing things for St. Jude because we've seen the impact of what St. Jude means. And if you've been there, then you understand how important that facility and what they do can be for a family whose child has been diagnosed with cancer.
It's so important because you go there and there's not a bill for any child or family. It's all about concentrating on making sure the child gets well and also having a life. You know, the hospital is such a magical place if you've ever been. It's hard to say that about a hospital, but it is. It truly is where places where miracles happen, but they don't happen without your money. It's over $2 million a day to run the hospital. So every donation counts. Partners in Hope's what we're looking for. That's $20 a month. That's less than a cup of coffee most for everybody for every day. So just give one thing up. Call the number 1-800-795-1800. You can be part of helping save a child's life right now, today, and tomorrow right here. So we need all the help we can get because we have a big goal this year we're going to try to beat. We're going to try to get over $500,000. So we need the big help out there, the big push.
All right, and we certainly do hope that people will call in and help out and donate. Like you said, give up a cup of coffee, something small to help out because it truly is an amazing place. Daniel, thanks so much. All right, tell Ken and Kelly we missed them this morning. Bye-bye.
Will do.
Thanks. Well, now it is time to take a look at our salutes. Congratulations and happy 11th birthday to our Bojangles winner, Will Freight. Your mom tells us you are a very special young man, and she wanted to make sure that you had a big smile on your face as you headed out the door to school this morning. So we certainly hope that we help put a smile on your face. Happy birthday.
And we have watched this young lady grow up. Happy birthday to Naomi Williams, who is turning 8. Her proud grandfather is our general sales manager, Ralph Lynn. Your parents love you a lot. We hope you have an absolutely wonderful, terrific day.
Yeah, I can't believe she is 8 years old now.
And happy birthday to Lanaya Campbell. She's now 10 in the 4th grade at Battlefield Elementary. The note says she loves to draw and to read.
And happy birthday to this young lady. Alexis Wofford is turning 9. She goes to New Hope Elementary in Tunnel Hill, Georgia. She loves playing with her dogs on the trampoline and spending time with her family. We certainly hope that you have a great day there, Miss Alexis. And happy birthday to Mrs. Jamie Carter-Dills. She is a teacher at Battlefield Primary School, and I'm sure your students will make your day special. Enjoy, and happy birthday to you.